Ever go through a girl's phone, bro. So yeah, there was one time I was with a girl and we had like a fantastic night. The night was so good. I remember I wake up in the next morning and I'm like to myself, you know what? Like I liked this girl so much. The night was so good. I'm gonna make this girl breakfast. As I kiss her on the forehead, I wipe the plaque off her forehead, and then I went downstairs to start making breakfast. I opened the fridge. I've got all the ingredients I need, but I'm like, nah, my baby deserves it fresh.
Okay.
I'm going out. I go to Sainsbury's, bro. I bought croissants, bro. I bought croissants, yeah. And then I go upstairs and I like to her, babe, look, I'm cooking you breakfast in bed. Do you want one croissant or do you want two? She's like, oh, I love them. Like, give me two, please. Duh. As I'm about to go downstairs, her phone's on the desk. And her phone's just like vibrating, like it's just pinging off. It's pinging off. Intrusive thoughts start to set in. The angel on my shoulder's like, look, like you don't need to go through the phone. Like everything was good. You had a great night, yeah. Don't be insecure or whatever. The devil on my shoulder is like, he's a hood guy. He's like, bro, he's like, she's half asleep. Just check it out. Like, yeah, I'm thinking, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna go for it. But as I'm about to leave, another message comes through. And so then I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing Gabriel work in brackets. But the messages are like, oh, hi, babe. What do you want to eat tomorrow? As soon as I see it, my head's hot. So the angel on my shoulder is like, look, I know a guy called Gabriel. He's harmless. Like it's all good. It's like it maybe like basically what you said. Like maybe it's just a work friend. Like everybody's got them. Like he cooks for her. That's calm. The devil on my shoulder. That's not Gabriel. That's Gabriel.
So men shouldn't be focused on chasing women, because if you focus on leveling up your life first, the woman will come later, boy. Because I see a lot of men out there, bro. They're disregarding their life, bro. They're putting all their eggs in one basket. They're out there chasing a piece of ass. Just for a piece of ass, bro. Their life is going down the drain. You know how ridiculous that is, bro? Being like a 30, 40-year-old man and you don't have your shit together because you're running after a piece of ass, bro. That's the funniest thing ever, bro. And the funniest thing is, even when you get that piece of ass, the moment she comes over, you know, yeah, okay, maybe you got a one night stand, whatever you wanted. The moment she sees the way you're living, bro, she sees the condition of your life, what you're doing with your life, bro. She's the first person outside those doors, bro. She gonna scramble, bro. She out there, bro. You know, and by the end you're left by yourself, right? So tell me why you should be chasing a piece of ass instead of leveling up your life, instead of fixing your life first. You know, and I'm not telling you here not to work on your social dynamics. You know, I'm not telling you here not to work on your conversational skills and to just be like a hermit, bro, hidden behind a keyboard or behind your house or whatever, behind the desk. You know, I'm saying you can still talk to them, but then don't put your effort like how you guys are doing it, right? A lot of you guys are treating this like your life depends on it. You know, you're comparing yourself with all your other buddies. You know, they're getting a lot of girls and you feel like, you know what, you got to be on the same level. Like this is some form of competition while your life is going down the drain. You know, so yeah, focus on yourself, kings. And then guess what? Once you focus, level up your life and everything is in place, they will come later, boy. Trust me on that, all right? So we got more reactions. Make sure to click the like button, subscribe, and let's go.
Look, I know my worth, but sometimes I go on sale.
Hey man, we ain't even gonna judge on that. You know, we're not even gonna roast you. You at least you know what you are. At least you know what you do, right? That's cool, man. Own up with pride. This is for all the women out there who are so delusional enough not to own up to it, right? They would treat themselves like at a certain high standards, but yet they still on sale, bro. They got a big ass sale sign on their forehead, bro, but then yet they treat themselves like they're queens. Like, boy, oh boy, you've been on sale since last Tuesday. And guess what? Nobody buying. You know what I mean? So at least you're honest with it. That's cool, man. At least you know who you are.
Hola. ¿Qué tal? Oh, your smile is so cute. I'm amazing. ¿Hablas inglés?
No.
¿Por qué no? It's the language of the world. Your face is amazing. ¿Por qué tan hermosa?
I don't know.
¿Sabes una cosa? I don't know. Oh, que inglés. I can teach you something in English.
Yeah?
Say, Diego? Say, Diego?
Diego.
I love you.
Ah,
¿Por qué no me llamas?
¿por qué no?
Ahora no, pero en un ratito.
Another minute.
Another minute?
Yeah.
Okay, I wait. You're so cute. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Luisa.
Mucho gusto. I love. We have one kid with amazing hair. Listen, I keep it simple. You're very beautiful. I am very beautiful. Eres soltera? You're single?
Yeah.
I'm even more single. ¿Te gusta café? Listo. I'll take your Instagram and we go for a coffee sometime. Sí o sí.
Steelsy.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to
Ciao,
meet
amor.
you.
Have a nice evening.
Entonces, muy bien.
Te extraño, I miss you. Yo. Man said bus stop res. Colombia. Jerusalem. Miami. No, say. Dame. Even he raised it.
So bro got balls of steel here, you know, kudos to him, man. At least he's able to execute. That's awesome. But what I noticed from this is like, why is he so touchy? And you couldn't just have a regular conversation without being extremely touchy. You know what happens when you do this in America? You're going to jail. You're getting arrested, bro. You're getting restraining order, bro. You're getting charges. This may be okay in some countries, but like, yo, you gotta be careful where you are, because you know, meeting somebody for the first time like this, and you're just, you know, touchy, and you're being all friendly and all, like, they could take it the wrong way. They're lucky she's pretty chill, you know, because if she wasn't, because most women out there, their brain ain't like this, bro, you know, they just snap every second. So you will find yourself behind bars over some nonsense, you know, so why put yourself in that place? But I guess, yeah, that's good for you, man. At least you took the initiative to start the conversation. A lot of people out there will be suffering with anxiety. They wouldn't even want to talk, you know, they're already down. But that's cool, man. His energy is awesome too.
So I've been made aware that the last couple of weeks that the males have hated my video that I was talking about my breakup, and I was saying I broke up with my boyfriend, but he was a good guy, treated me well, but he was not my husband, so we broke up. They had a problem with that because basically what they're saying is good enough should be good enough. But let me tell you one thing, good enough was never good enough for me. I live my life on 10 with everything that I do. I'm not going to look at something that's good and think that it's husband, because here's what it is. Good enough is right here. This is a good boyfriend. This is a husband.
My goodness.
And a lot of y'all date men that are in the gutter.
Listen, what kills me about people that think like this, bro, it'll never be enough for them. In the video she had made, she had said the guy that she broke up with was good, and he even raised her standards. Listen, it's either you're good or you're bad. These type of women, they want Jesus Christ. They want, listen, you could walk on water, bro, and it still won't be enough. I'm telling you, you can give them the whole world, bro, it will never be enough. Simply because they have that mindset of, oh, there's always better. This is not good enough for me. It's ridiculous, bro. They sit here and say that they're ready for marriage, they're ready for a husband, but they have this weak ass mindset. And what blows me even more is the women that agree with this. What else do you need besides loyalty and love? What else do you need? Y'all add all these speculations to this relationship, dating, and all these tactics. What else do you need besides loyalty and love?
What's funny about this, man, it's like she's expecting the top of the top. Like, first of all, tell me why the men up here you're seeking for, tell me why they would take you in. First of all, tell me why they would be with you. How do you even deserve to be on the same level as them? Especially with this kind of mindset, like, you know, this is the entitled mindset. It's like, bro, you were dating a man right there, you know, who was good, right? Who was investing in you. He probably tolerated your entitled ass, but at the end of the day here, you want the dude that's up here. And guess what the funniest thing is? The dude that you're seeking who's up here, who's excellent, top percentile man, he's gonna treat you like shit because he has a lot of other people, a lot of other options. So that's the problem, right? Like, she says good is not good enough. It's like, what is this? Is this a work? Is this corporate? You know, this kind of mindset is good when you're doing like sales, right? When you're trying to perform at a workplace, you know what I'm saying? When you're like running a team, management team, you know, then you can use this kind of mindset. Good ain't good enough if you want results for the company. But here we're talking about dating, we're talking about life, right? So that's kind of crazy how your mind would be thinking like this. And let me guess, you probably can't even cook, probably can't even clean, right? So you want him to be at his old 10 out of 10 level and everything high. Meanwhile, I bet you're not 10 out of 10 on everything, right? 100%, there's no way you're 10 out of 10 on everything. There's no way you will ever match the man you're seeking. Like the man's standard that you're seeking, there's no way you'll match him, right? That's the one thing that's so ridiculous about women like this, right? They think they deserve a man like this, but in reality, they themselves are not even at that level. So it's like, why are you asking for too much? You can't even handle that. Why don't you stick with what you got? And guess what? I guarantee you, boy, once you find that man who she considers as good enough, a 10 out of 10, whatever, She gonna date him for a bit and she gonna realize this is not it. You know, that dude probably doesn't give a shit about her, you know. And then guess what? She gonna try to crawl back to her old man. By then he's gonna be taken, bro. He's gone. He ain't gonna be in the market forever, boy. It's your loss. It's women like this that always think the grass is greener on the other side, boy, until they realize later on that actually it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So let her learn the hard way. Let her learn, you know. She gonna be one of those who are still like single at 40 years old because she's still looking for Mr. Perfect.
When my boyfriend hooked up with 110 girls whilst we were together and caught herpes. I'll call this boy Jay. Jay was Jamaican and Ghanaian. We met at the club and hit it off. He had his own apartment and he literally begged me to move in with him. I said yes, and for the 1 month I was there, it was extremely awkward. He wouldn't let me see any other guys. He told me to stay home all day. His mum was the main problem though. His mum would come around all the time and it was so awkward. Like, she would make weird jabs. She was one of those mums that like, nothing is right for my baby. You can't do this for my baby. And she would like clean the house and shit. Like, babes, what are you doing here? I made a point never to be alone with her, but when we would go to dinner and stuff, we would get in some heated arguments. This woman would say shit like Hitler was misunderstood. We would all just be like, what? But this boy loved his mum. Like, no matter what, she would always be around. Now, for some context, we had just turned 18 and this boy would work all day and I'd barely see him out with his friends. Now, my friends told me this was weird. They were like, Ruby, what's going on? I ignored it. My ears were shut. I was like, no, he's hardworking. My dumb self believed in this boy so much. And one day I'm at the club. I see from the corner of my eye the friends that this boy was with when I first met him. I go over to them just to say hi. We say hi and go back to our sections. But as I'm walking away, I hear a cackle of laughter. I used to get bullied, so I never miss anything when it comes to these types of human interactions. And I'm like, no. There's no way. They were definitely laughing at me. And also because I got bullied, I'm now one of those people that confront people if I think they have a problem. So I walk back to them and I'm like, you laughing at me? What's the joke? They assure me that they weren't laughing at me. And I'm like, okay. And I go back to my section. And later in the night, one of the boys from the group approaches me all sus and he's like, yeah, I can't lie, the man them were laughing at you still. In my head, I'm like, I knew it. Start acting surprised. I'm like, why? He sits me down and he's like, Jay's got other girls still. I said, what? No. I must be hearing wrong. Not my Jay. He's like, I shouldn't snitch, but you know, there's Ria, Cassandra, Anna, Janae, Renee. Something hits me. Renee Thompson, my fucking cousin. He's like, yeah, Renee. He goes to her IG. And sure enough, it is fucking Renee Thompson, my fucking cousin, bitch. And then the nigga that told me all this is like, nah, but it's alright. You got me now. And leans in to kiss me. I can't believe it. I can't believe my eyes. My world has been destroyed, ruined, ripped apart. I might have to make a part 2 because this story, boy, it gets messy.
Yo, man, that's something serious right here, right? Like, I'm not even gonna advocate for it. Like, I know as men, you know, we like to take pride in stuff like this. You know, we like to catch bodies left, right, and center, bro. You know, we think this is a way, bro. This is what makes a man, right? How many girls you can sleep with. But at the end of the day, bro, I just want to say, like, yo, if she was proper like this, you know, doing everything for my man here, right? Like, she, you know, lived with him, supports him, cooks, and you know what I mean, thinks he's working hard, and you know what I'm saying, she's investing in this whole relationship. Meanwhile, my dude is out here behind the scenes going around, you know, that's not right, you know. And this is, I always think like men are also the cause of why a lot of these women as well go and become for the streets, right? Because men make them. Because like, look at this, if she found out her boyfriend is out here going around being passed around, right? What do you think she's gonna do? She's gonna put herself available in the market too. She's gonna start going on the streets as well. She's gonna start having bodies as well. That's what they do, right? When they come off of a breakup, you know, they're feeling some type of way, they ain't feeling love, they're feeling that something is missing, and they try to go get that from somebody else, right? They try to get that from a bunch of sausages. They hop sausage to sausage to sausage to sausage. You know what I'm saying? They get their mileage high, right? And then now, who was the cause of this? You know, because she just didn't out of the blue just go and start doing this, right? Somebody had to corrupt her and make her go down that rabbit hole, right? And at the end of the day, it's the dude's fault. So I mean, I think as men, we gotta stop advocating for men to be doing shit like this. Like, yo, I think as a man, bro, if you want to still be playing the field, bro, you want to be out there, bro, you gotta make it known, right? Like, talk to her, tell her what you want to do. Do not claim her, do not tell her, don't be doing this, don't be doing that, but yet you're out here doing exactly what you're telling her not to do. You know what I'm saying? Because then when she finds that out, you look stupid, bro. You look mad dumb, right? Because she was listening to your ass, right? This was your house, your rules, but you're still moving shady like a snake, and you're out here, bro, like backstabbing her and her trust and all. Like, you know, at least make it clear that you guys are gonna have some kind of open relationship. Therefore, both parties know exactly what's going on, and therefore later on, when you go into a room, you don't have like mandems laughing at her like this, right? All his friends knew about it. That's why they were laughing at her, because she's the center of the joke, right? Meanwhile, if both of you had some kind of arrangement in your relationship where both of you can do whatever you want, it wouldn't be a joke. You see how funny they're all looking at her? They're treating her like a joke, bro. And it ain't right, because it ain't her fault. She was doing what she's supposed to do. It's just her man was a clown, bro. He's just a dog. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, yo, I'm gonna call it how it is, bro. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. I'm gonna tell you straight how it is, right? So I can't really cover up for whatever bullshit he was doing, bro. He's in the wrong for this, 100%.
Can I buy you a drink?
Why, you gonna put something in it?
Yeah, only if you want me to.
You trying to Cosby me?
So what's up? You trying to leave here or what?
Leave? Nah, I'm with my homeboy. It's his birthday.
Oh, so what, you got extra permission?
Nah, I ain't gotta ask him. Honestly, I'm here for just because he owe me money, for real.
All right, well, let's go then. I got a place for us.
All right, let's go.
So a little bit about me. I just got out of a 3-year relationship.
Damn, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, no, it's fine. Damn, you smell good.
Appreciate you.
I wish my ex smelled like that. But he didn't shower every day.
He didn't wash his ass?
No.
Oh my God, he must have been a tour or something.
How'd you know?
Them niggas always funky.
Ain't they?
Yeah, they was. Cleanliness is next to godliness, for real.
No, seriously.
Hey, this a dope little spot though. I like it.
Right?
Yeah, it's hard.
But look, I got one rule though. Don't ever bring nobody to my spot, okay?
This is our spot now.
All right.
We on sacred grounds.
All right.
Thank you for tonight, for real.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was dope, man. You had me thinking like I look like your ex or something.
Well, you kind of do.
Hey, before I leave, let me get your info.
Oh, yeah. Follow me on the gram. I'm more active on there.
All right, Ben, I got you. Hey, and tell your ex if he come back, we together now.
You're a mess, boy. That I am.
When you're a real one, you gotta act up.
Right, my man.
Wow, you really can't trust women nowadays, bruh. She really went back with funk, but damn, dog, I ain't even tested. Hey, how are you, girl? Looking good.
Where'd you find this place?
On TikTok, you like it?
It's okay.
All right, don't be taking everybody to our spot. It's sacred now.
I ain't even gonna lie, this is actually true, man. Like, when women come out of a breakup, bro, trust me, bro, they're out here trying to catch a body quick time, bro. They're putting pressure. They don't take time to get to know you, all this and that. They're looking for the first man who will give them that kind of attention, who will look their way, bro. They're out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see how much pressure she's putting on my man here? My man is just chilling, and she out here trying to, like, you know, rush one thing to the next, you know? She's applying pressure to to get him to claim her right there, you know? That's what happens. That's what you get when with a scorned woman who just broke up with her mans, you know? All women be like this, man. Trust me, if you have any problem with your woman right there, or she found out you cheated, or whatever the heck is going on in your relationship, it doesn't take more than a couple hours before she starts moving like this on the next dude. You know, it doesn't matter if it's at a drive-through, McDonald's drive-through, at a stoplight, right? It doesn't matter if it's at a swimming pool. It doesn't matter if it's at a playground. It doesn't matter if it's at an alcoholic Santa group. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be moving like this, bro. It's true.
Why do men in bars just stand there with their drinks and stare at us instead of just coming over? There's only ever two reasons why a man wouldn't approach a woman that he finds attractive. One is approach anxiety, in other words, a fear of rejection, and the other one is a lack of skill set. 99% of men lie to themselves. They say they could go and talk to her if they really wanted to, but they can't. If you are not approaching women that you would actually find attractive, it's because you either haven't overcome your approach anxiety or you don't have the skill set. That's it. It's not because she has headphones in. It's not because, oh, there's a guy that she friend-zoned many years ago next to her, or because she's with her friends, or because she's in a supermarket, or because she's too attractive, or because she looks serious. It's all nonsense. Stop lying to yourself. I used to do that as well, by the way. I had all these excuses in my head as well a long time ago. You can either keep your excuses, keep your ego, or you can learn the skill set and you can dedicate yourself to overcoming approach anxiety so you can find the right woman for a long-term relationship. But you have to stop lying to yourself and to other people.
You know what? At the end of the day, man, I agree. I think there is two reasons that he names that actually are correct, right? Like approach anxiety and lack of skill. Yeah, sure, we can say that. But I think there's also another third reason here as to why they don't approach, right? Just think about it. As a man, right? Imagine you did hundreds of approaches at a bar or whatever, and you've gotten rejection after rejection. At the end of the day, why would you continue, right? A lot of men are just discouraged. And on top of that, nowadays, they already see how dating is going. A smart man who goes to a bar, he knows how that environment is, right? He knows. A lot of these women, sometimes they're out there, they come with their boyfriend, they come with a group of girls, it's a headache, it's like, and the music is loud, how are you gonna even talk? Like, you know what I'm saying? Most of the times, the man just knows, right? They center themselves in the position where if the woman is gonna do that choosing, she will choose on him, right? A smart man who goes into a bar, he ain't trying to approach every woman he sees because he's gonna be known as that guy, that creep, you know what I'm saying? A smart man who makes sure he's presentable, first of all, right? He will walk up into that bar, he order a drink, whatever, position himself in the perfect spot where, you know, he's the center of attention. And if she likes him, bro, she'll lock eyes with him. She will give indication that she's into him, and then he will shoot his shot. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying, like, if the woman ain't looking at you for a second extra longer, bro, she ain't like, you know, looking like she want to eat you, she ain't like twirling her hair and all this, bro. If you don't exist in her peripheral vision, there is no sense to go talk to her. Like, right, I'm talking about the club area, right? Like, if outside is different, but if you're in the club, if you're in the zone, bro, out there, you see a lot of women, bro, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they're drunk, first of all, right? This is not an excuse, but they are drunk, you know, so talking, trying to have a normal conversation, it's just a waste of time. And on top of that, they have attitude, right? A lot of them go there, bro, they think they're celebrities. I'm not even kidding you, bro, but these women, when they come, they don't even have $5 in their pocket, bro. But they come, they dress some type of way. They think they're a big shot. They think they're a celebrity, bro. You know, and the funniest thing is they're there with a group of like 5 or 6 girls, right? And these girls are like, they would not leave her alone. They would not let her talk to you. They're still gonna come and cock block you. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many hurdles men deal with that leads them to not even want to approach anymore, right? So of course, when we talk about why do men not approach at a bar, yes, you can say approach anxiety for sure. Okay, you can say lack of skill, maybe he's shy, he doesn't know how to execute, sure. But the third reason is like, yo, with dating going on nowadays, bro, they already know, right? They already know if their odds are against them or are in their favor, right? If the music is loud, right? If she's drunk, if she's with a group of 10 girls, tell me why a man would go and just risk and waste his time and risk embarrassment and all and just go try to talk to her and she's all drunk and, you know what I'm saying? Tell me why he would do that. That's a waste of energy, right? I'm saying, like, if you're walking in the club, bro, and the girl ain't eyeing you, bro, and she ain't giving you indication she's into you, there is no point for you to just go and try to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a mistake a lot of men make. And another thing here to tell you guys is, like, clubs are the worst places to pick up women, first of all. It's not as hard as, like, talking to women in public because, you know, it's a social gathering area. You know, if you approach a woman, it's not as weird, but it's just not worth it because you got so many things against you, bro. You got the music, you got the friends, you got the alcohol, you know what I mean, right? But what I'm saying is, like, if you want to get one, then just do your part, you know, do your part, dress properly, look your part, know how to hold a conversation, of course, so when she approaches you and she starts one with you, you can continue off that. But at the end of the day, it's best to just wait till you after the club is done, or just maybe talk to girls before and then come to the club with them, you know what I'm saying, and then you can get the girls to introduce you to other girls, you know what I'm saying, right? Because it's like social proof, right? If you have girls with you, you come with them in the club, other girls see it, they're gonna want to join it, you know what I'm saying, right? Like, you should know this. If you go to the club, you will know, right? But I mean, at the same time, you gotta do you, man. But as in this modern day dating, bro, clubs are not the best places to approach women. Let me tell you that. Bars as well, right? They're the worst environment.
Are you single? Are you single? So yes or no?
Getting married.
All right, bye.
Fair enough, you know, kudos to both of them. If this is true, yo man, I just want to fist bump both of them. First of all, the woman took the initiative, right? Since when do you have women approaching men? Rarely, bro. That's awesome. I know a lot of guys out there, they're like, yo, they'll feel like the ick when they have a woman taking their shot on them or something, you know, they feel like they are the ones who gotta do the approaching to feel like a man. But I'm like, no man, if a woman is approaching, even better, you know what I'm saying, right? Because it makes your work way easier. And another thing here, I like to give my boy here a thumbs up for staying honest, right? A lot of men here would have get tempted to lie and say they're single when they're not, when they know they're about to get married, you know what I'm saying? But like, he was honest with it right from the bat. You see how it saved them both a lot of headaches right there and then, right? She asked him if he's single, he says no, he does not string her along, right? Because those kind of relationships where you guys are stringing the woman along or she's stringing the dude along, it's like they always end up being a bit toxic and they don't end up right. They end up with a lot of problems. So if you make your intentions known off the bat, right, and you guys are honest and communicate well, you can save yourself a lot of problems and headaches off the bat, right? So this is awesome, both of their parts.
Break from Miami to all my Americans, even the British babes. If your man is out here in Miami, forget it.
Forget it.
Guys, I swear to God, this place is like a dating place. This place is Hinder. Is it Hinder? What's the dating app? Oh, Hinge. This place is like Hinge in real life. Bro, the difference between UK and America is that when you come out, you at least see people doing smart with tops. Here, you see a camera, left, right, center. And you're gonna think they're gonna ask you some, maybe general knowledge. No, someone literally asked me and my friend, they said, would you rate me out of 10? Oh, would you let me stick that inside of you? Like, what kind of question? Like, UK could never. If you did that in the UK, your ass would be on Twitter. What? Like, the American men are very direct. If they want to speak to you, they don't be like, oh, you know, excuse me, miss, like the UK. No, they will literally be like, yo. They talk in your face. They talk at you, not in front of you. They like, give me your number. They be like, what's your name is? Give me your Instagram. What? I swear on my life, me and my friend went out yesterday, so bummy, like no makeup, nothing. We just wanted to see where everybody was at, like what's going on. Oh, you won't even walk 5 seconds in this place without at least 10 people trying to talk to you. Like, one boy could be speaking to you, another one in the same group. I've seen boys with their girlfriends. When their girlfriend looks away, they're looking at you, they're trying to wink at you. Excuse me. I
gotta say, for everybody, not just the men, it's the women too, bro. Miami is that place, bro. You know what the men are there for, and you know what the women are there for, right? So if you guys are dating, you have your men's going to Miami, or you know the men's have their women going to Miami, you guys should expect for all the headaches and nonsense that come your way. Chances are, bro, if it's your wife, it's your girlfriend, chances are she ain't gonna be the same title when she comes back, boy. You know, you're gonna find out some things that are gonna make your stomach turn in knots. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, that's how it is, boy. Miami is known as that place, bro. And there's so much competition in Miami. It's like, some of these dudes is like, even if you go with your woman out there, bro, she can just leave you like that, bro. She can just get scoped like that while she with you too, bro. You know what I mean? There's so much competition, but I'm not telling you to avoid it. You can go. It's certainly you can have a lot of fun, but just prepare for what comes with it, because Miami is like that place. A lot of people, they go on spring break, they go on trips. There's a reason why, boy. It has that reputation, bro. But the thing she mentioned about cameras and all this, I mean, yeah, that kind of seems to be true, and it's kind of annoying because everybody's somewhat of an influencer, you know, they somewhat have like clout or whatever, and they're always trying to make content. So it's like you're always going to be caught off guard. You can't just be chilling normal, you know. Nowadays, bro, it's not going to be long before a lot of women are finding their men online, and their men are finding their women online, because so many content creators are there, videos, interviews, and all this and that, and trying to catch people slipping. So imagine your significant other is somewhere at home, boy, you know, scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on social media. Chances are they will see your ass over there too, right? So I mean, this is for those people that are traveling and they're lying to their partners, telling them like, oh, we're just going with the boys, just doing nothing, you know, trying to play off like they're loyal. I'm like, you're gonna get caught one way or another, you know. If it's not by you revealing what you did, it's certainly gonna be by social media. The amount of people that are over there with cameras and all, and trying to, you know, vlog, ask questions, and just have it all over your face like that, bro, you're bound to get exposed. TikTok, on Instagram, whatever, on any platform out there, you know. So you better as well be honest with it, you know.
Obviously, I have a normal stalking routine on Instagram because I'm a woman. I just did my routine. I have some breaking news. I was going through my roster of people that I keep up with, not stalk. I just keep up with them. I get to this girl who is the new girlfriend of a guy that I dated 1.5 years ago, and they started dating like a week after he and I ended, so that was great. But anyways, so obviously she had to get added to the stalking routine, like, of course. And you know how it goes. You just want to see if they post anything. And she gave me so much content. It was like almost addicting. Like every day she's posting him. I'm like, this is a gold mine for me, thank you. But over time, as I got over it, you know how it goes. It's like, now you're like my favorite influencer. You're like a celebrity to me now. I'm just your fan. So naturally, a couple weeks ago, I noticed she hasn't posted anything in a minute. I'm like, is everything okay? I just now went to Instagram and I go type in her little name, just the first few letters, because, you know, it obviously pops up on my burner account. And I see that there's a new story. And I'm like, oh, content, let's go. She's back, baby. Finally back from her hiatus. And I click the story and it's a quote. And I'm like, it's like a motivational quote about like letting go and like growing as a person and stuff. And I'm like, she never posts quotes. There's something going on. So then I go to her profile. You guessed it. All the photos of them deleted. You guys broke up? How are you guys just gonna break up like that with no warning? No press release? I guess the quote was the press release. She's single and ready to mingle, guys. Also, she's cute, so if you guys want me to set you up, I can. Just kidding. I don't know her.
She said she goes through her roster of people she keeps up with, but not stalk. This is stalking, and this is toxic ass shit. I think, bro, personally, once you guys break up, you should have nothing to do with that person and their life whatsoever. Like, you gotta delete them, delete everything that has to do with them, and just start your life fresh. Why are you gonna use up all your energy and still be stuck to them, you know? And what are you gonna do? Like, how's that gonna help you? All you're gonna feel is miserable. Like, just imagine, right? You're stalking your partner, right? You're seeing everything their new boyfriend or girlfriend is posting about them, right? Your stomach is just gonna feel some type of way. It's not gonna sit right with you, because in your mind you're gonna be thinking like, oh, that could have been us, that could have been me and so, that could have been, you know, her and me, or him and me, or something like that. You know what I'm saying, right? You're gonna be feeling bad the whole time. So what's the point of you always watching and stalking, and you know what I mean? Or how does that help you? It doesn't. You're gonna be stuck in the past and you can't move on with your life, and you're gonna feel some kind of jealousy and animosity, all kinds of emotions which are toxic emotions, you know, which is not good. So I think, like, everybody, once you guys break up, move on with your life. Try to have zero contact and nothing to do with that person. Save yourself that stress, save yourself that energy, focus on other things. Look ahead. Why are you looking in the past? You know, and at the end of the day, it's gonna make you feel like a shittiest person when you find out your significant ex or whatever is about to get married. Like, what happens when you start seeing ring in the picture, or you start seeing, oh, they're having a baby? How are you gonna feel? You're gonna feel miserable. So I mean, I don't understand why some people take the time and put so much effort and energy into stalking their exes. It's like you're just doing damages to yourself, right?
Never ever go through a girl's phone, bro. So yeah, there was one time I was with a girl and we had like a fantastic night. The night was so good. I remember I wake up in the next morning and I'm like to myself, you know what? Like I liked this girl so much. The night was so good. I'm gonna make this girl breakfast. Because I kiss her on the forehead. I wipe the plaque off her forehead and then I went downstairs to start making breakfast. I opened the fridge. I've got all the ingredients I need, but I'm like, nah, my baby deserves it fresh. Okay. I'm going out. I go to Sainsbury's, bro. I bought croissants, bro. I bought croissants. Yeah, and then I go upstairs and I like to her, babe, look, I'm cooking you breakfast in bed. Do you want one croissant or do you want two? She's like, oh, I love them. Like, give me two, please. Duh. As I'm about to go downstairs, her phone's on the desk. And her phone's just like vibrating, like it's just pinging off. It's pinging off. Intrusive thoughts start to set in. The angel on my shoulder's like, look, like you don't need to go through the phone. Like everything was good. You had a great night. Yeah. Don't be insecure or whatever. The devil on my shoulder is like, he's a hood guy. He's like, bro, he's like, she's half asleep. Just check it out. Like, yeah, I'm thinking, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna go for it. But as I'm about to leave, another message comes through. And so then I'm seeing it, and I'm seeing Gabriel work in brackets. But the messages are like, oh, hi, babe. What do you want to eat tomorrow? As soon as I see it, my head's hot. So the angel on my shoulder is like, look, I know a guy called Gabriel. He's harmless. Like it's all good. It's like it maybe like basically what you said. Like maybe it's just a work friend. Like everybody's got them. Like he cooks for her. That's calm. The devil on my shoulder. That's not Gabriel. That's Gabriel, bro. That's Gabriel. And he's piping, bro. You're the coleslaw here. Don't be taken for a fool. But I'm like, you know what? Yeah, like, I'm not gonna do it. I go downstairs. I continue making the breakfast. So then I go upstairs and I'm like to her, like, yeah, babe, the food's here. So she's on the way to the toilet. So she looks at her phone and she just smirks. That smirk to me is confirmation. Yeah, you're seeing this guy. Like that's your man. That's your man, basically. Yeah. So she goes into the toilet. And the angel on my shoulder is like, look, Dej, don't do this. Like, don't confront her. You had a great night. Like, look at the wet patch on the bed. Look at the wet patch on the bed. He's like, whoever this Gabriel guy is, he can't match the 7 strokes. He can't match the 7 strokes you gave her last night. Don't be toxic, bro. Look at the wet patch. That's what he's saying. The devil on my shoulder is like, nah, the wet patch is from the blood, the spillage of blood, because she stabbed you in the back, bro. Like, she's definitely doing something with this guy. You have to confront her. Don't be a dweeb, bro. So she comes back out of the toilet and I'm like, look, who's Gabriel? And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you speak Anglais, bro, don't you? Like, she starts crying. Like, she's basically begging me to go through the phone. She's like, if you see all of the messages, it will be calm. Like, we don't do anything. It's just like friendly banter sort of thing. Yeah. The angel on my shoulder is like, the angel on my shoulder is like, see, Dej, this is what you do. You ruin things. This is what you do. Like, just because you're insecure, now you've made the girl cry. Like, you didn't need to do this. You're always gambling with your love life. You have a queen here. You have a queen here. Yeah. Don't ruin it. Yeah. The devil on my shoulder is like, queen's a sket, bro. Queen's a sket, bro. You can put anything on top? Yeah, exactly. Queen's a sket. She's like, call her bluff, bro. Call her bluff. Go through the phone. Bet money you're gonna see something. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go through the phone. I take the phone. The messages weren't good, bro. She was trying to double bluff me. So I'm seeing the messages, and she's proper flirting with this guy, seeing this guy. And the worst thing is, this guy's a chef. He's a chef, so he's cooking for her at work and everything.
He's making croissants from scratch.
So then I'm basically like to her, I'm like, you know what, like, I'm not gonna see you again. Like, not even because of the competition, but just because you can't be on it. So she's getting ready to go home. I'm like, you know what? Let me just give her one more kiss. I've seen it in the movie.
That closure goodbye. It's that closure kiss. That closure kiss.
So I kiss her, yeah, and then a tear drops onto my lip. I loved it, bro. I loved it. It was salty, bro. I could taste the regret, bro. Yeah. That's what was missing from my omelette, bro. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I needed that. So she's basically like to me, like, okay, cool. Like, if we're not gonna, I understand why you don't want to see me again, but if we're not going to see each other again, then can we have like one more session? One more session. I'm like,
what's the devil in you?
The devil on my shoulder is like, yeah, 100%. Yeah, you deserve this, bro. You need it. You need it. The angel on my shoulder is like, I agree with him. I agree, bro. Run down.
You know what he tells you is facts. You should never go through a growth spurt. But at the same time, if you don't go, man, you could be getting played without even knowing. So I think if the opportunity presents itself, you should check it out, because they be hiding a lot of shit in there. Just imagine, like, yo, you know, you're having a great time with that person, right? You think like, you know, they like you, they vibe with you like how you vibe with them, you know, and now you're catching feelings, you know, you feel strong emotions for this person. Meanwhile, they have like a husband, they're married, or they have a other relationship, and you just thought you were the one for this person. Imagine that. And you didn't know, and maybe you guys were locked in for a year, but meanwhile she's having double relationships. Just imagine how stupid you'd be, bro. So I think like if the chance presents itself, you should definitely check their phone, right? But do not be on some insecurity type like, you know, if she wants to share with you, or if you ask her, hey, show me this, show me that, if she's hiding, you already know what time it is. If she's showing you and you still see like, you know, the level of dirt on there, she's still gotta get rid of that, you know what I mean, right? So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. But prepare for the worst. That's the thing, because you could lose somebody who you really care about just by checking their phone, man. Like, you know what I mean? You could have the amazing weekend ever. You feel like sky high, like you're in heaven, bro. And then just by checking that phone, bro, your stomach is turned upside down in all kind of knots, right? And you feel miserable, you know, you feel depressed. You know what I'm saying, right? Prepare for it. I'm telling you, boy. But anyways, yo, that's the video. Make sure to click the like, subscribe. Let me know what you all thought about it. Peace.